What's going on, YouTube? This y'all man's Fresh the Best. Coming back with a video. I want to talk about the art of being a man. You know what I'm saying? What comes with being a man, it's a lot of things that come with being a man. But the main thing that comes with being a man is simply gaining information on a daily basis. You see what I'm saying? We all supposed to be gaining information on a daily basis. If you're not gaining some information, if you're not learning something new on a daily basis, every day, then you might as well be dead, because life is a continuous journey where you're supposed to steady be growing and steady be learning and living through things, gaining experience. So if you ain't learned nothing today, go ahead, take your time out, go on and listen to the audio book, The Art of the Subconscious Mind. That's the last audio book I done listened to. There ain't no plug or nothing like that. I just wanted, just make sure that y'all learning something. Because when you learning, then, your juices, your muscles in your brain is working. You dig what I'm saying? So you're using those muscles just as if you was working out. You building those muscles up so that way when you come into the next altercation or the next situation, the next life lesson, you'll be able to tap into that muscle memory and tap into those, those thoughts that you had gained back when you was learning from whatever you was learning from. But the topic is, gaining as a man. So as a man, naturally, you want to be the leader, you want to teach, you want to heal and show people the way. Ultimately, you want to deliver the way so that way they can manifest the things that need to be done, need to happen. So when people say they don't need a man, or a man say they don't need a woman, that's completely wrong. That's completely a lie, due to the fact that anything that was ever gained came from a man. Anything that was ever learned and obtained came from a man, whether it was in a book and they wrote it, whether it was a female who wrote the book, she heard that information, she obtained that information from a man who, had that on the within, had that inside him. I can't talk today, y'all, my bad. But he had that within inside him. Not every man had it within inside them. Not every male is a man, but that's a whole nother topic. But you have to understand, a man is going to want to continuously be building himself and growing on a daily basis, just as a woman would, but a female, she just want to experience things from her physical looks. She think because she got a nice body that this man is supposed to give her 100 motherfucking grand, and she don't have none of the mental faculties to even, produce that 100 grand. If she got that 100 grand, she wouldn't know what to do with it. You see what I'm saying? Because her mental, she haven't built herself up enough. She haven't had a man in her life to build her up enough and to, give her the information on how to be a better woman, how to obtain and maintain, the material things and the physical things that come within her life, because those are things that can come and go. But the real power is within inside, And another reason I wanted to come and make this video was just simply due to the fact that I be telling y'all to go inside a lot. I know I tell y'all that a lot. And I don't want y'all just, being an aloof and thinking, oh, I can gain, and all I have to do is go listen to myself, No, you have to read, you have to, gain new information. And once you hear that information and it's uncommon to you, then it will penetrate and marinate on your brain. So from there, you can go with inside, because now it has penetrated a feeling with inside you. It struck a chord. So now you can actually sit back, go inside, meditate on that feeling, on that thought, and build more off of it, build something new from it. But you can't just simply do that if you smoking weed all day and playing the game, and then think you about to just sit back, go inside yourself and gain some, great eternal shit, that's been stripped from us for many years back. You're not going to obtain that. You ain't going to be able to tap into those Akashic records, because you too filled up with what the media and society's been programming you with. You got to detox from that. You got to learn the information that not many is willing to put their time and efforts into. Then that's when you can go inside and start healing yourself, rebuilding yourself, and, obtaining and maintaining that joy feeling. You don't need another person to obtain and maintain a joy feeling within inside. You know, all you need is God. All you need to do is to manifest within inside yourself. Know who you are. Know that you are spirit first, you the heart second, and then you this physical flesh third. You know what I'm saying? Once you realize that, then you can stay tapped into that spiritual energy. You can stay tapped into that. And when negative situations arise and they come along, that will be the energy that will come over you, you know, or it will try to come over you. It will try to remind you of what this, you know, this test is really here for. Not all the time we'll be able to tap into that though, you know, because anger is real. We still here on this 3D realm. So what they pump is fear, you know, so it will, that also can penetrate, you know, fear is strong. So if you let that fear penetrate you, that spiritual, you know, that dark energy that's trying to rise and trying to show you, you know what I'm saying, you need to stay in balance, you know what I'm saying, you don't need to be too happy, you don't need to be too mad, because the situation is only here just to, you know, bring you to the next lesson. You dig what I'm saying? So even when you in a joyful situation, don't get too happy, you know, try to keep that balance. You know, you don't want to be feeling negative in a good situation either, but you don't want to be too happy where anything or anyone can come along and, you know what I'm saying, take all that from you, take that energy from you. And that's what happens when you in a real low vibration. Those negative low energies come and strip you away from all that spiritual power that you got within you that's trying to rise and let you know that you are greater than this situation. So, I mean, it's light and it's dark, it's negative and it's positive. But what you want to do is you want to meet them both right there in the middle. So that way you in complete harmony, you know, in abundance, balance. You know what I'm saying? That's what abundance and balance is. A lot of people will try to make you believe, oh, you need to work on perfection. You need to be perfect. You need to only speak positive thoughts, only think positive thoughts and things like that. But that go back to joy and pain, you know what I'm saying? How would the sun feel so good if we hadn't went through those stormy, rainy days? If we only had the sun all the time, then we would get irritated of the sun. You know, it would no longer be abundance and joy because we too motherfucking hot and the heat is penetrating our skin too motherfucking long, too, you know, too much. We need some water. We need to be radiated again, you know what I'm saying? We need to be fertilized so that way we can grow. But if we only getting sun, then we, you know, we kill it. Too much of anything will kill you. Just simple as that. You know, too much water will kill you. Water is good for you, but you have to have a balance, or that water will overpower you, you know what I'm saying, and control you. You know what I'm saying? Ultimately control what your body is gonna do next on this 3D realm. But when you working out of that spiritual form, when you working out of that, you know, that spiritual energy on the inside, when you actually tap into that and you clear-headed from all the bullshit, then that's when you can control your emotions, you can control your healing. Your motherfucking leg could be fucked up. All you gotta do is think in a certain way. You wake up the next day, your leg is healed. It's no longer bruised. The bone is not bruised. It may have a slight pain, but you would notice, damn, I actually sat back, consciously thought about what I wanted to happen, and it's happening. It may not happen exactly how you think it's gonna happen, but if you actually tap into it, you would be amazed of how much you have control over the things around you in your environment, how much you have control over yourself. But we getting back to the topic. Like I said, I know I ramble a lot, but this is just vital information that's needed. Being a man, you want to be able to take the information that you know, be able to not copy someone else, but you want to be able to internalize it and manifest it to the masses, manifest it to your fans, the people who love you, the people who just care to hear from you in general. You want to manifest that to them in your own words. You want to put that to them in your own light, because that's how they gonna connect to it. You can't get some information from somebody else, write the shit down in notes, and then come back and try to verbalize it exactly how they said it. They said it how they needed to say it because that's their personality, and they needed to connect who they connecting to. You see what I'm saying? But the reason I speak how I speak is because this is who I am, and this is what's gonna make you connect to my message. You did? But at the end of the day, man, you know, I'm at my 10-minute mark. It ain't like I'm on this motherfucker just to get some minutes or whatever, get some views, but I am on here to do it. So whatever I'm doing, I'm gonna do it to the best of my ability. So with that being said, man, if y'all got any love for me, you know I'm sending that back at you tenfold, 100.